Hey y'all, I was at the school today finishing up some last minute things, and I thought I'd come to one of your favorite places and read chapter 7. Can you guess where I am? Look behind me. That's the tree house in the library where you love to go when you earn your froggy bucks. Well, I'm going to finish up chapter 7. Chapter 7 is called Juice Driblets. So that kind of gives us a clue as to what the chapter might be about. Driblets are little drops of juice. Chapter 7, Grape Juice Can Go Wrong. First, Raggedy Ruth got purple on her mouth. Then Teddy got a dribble drop on his paw. Then, oh no, 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 Raggedy Larry forgot to swallow his whole entire sip. Driblets spilled all over my bookshelf. I covered my mouth very shocked. Then my heart pounded and pounded, 'cause if grape juice gets on my rug, I am in big trouble, Missy. A cloth, I need a cloth, I hollered. I ran around and all around over my room. Then all of a sudden, my eyes looked down at my clothes, and what do you know? I saw the cloth I needed. I quickly took it off of me, and I soaked up the driblets. Oh, my shoulders felt relief in them. Shoo, that was a close one, I said. After that, I walked to my bed and I plopped on my pillow. My brain was a genius to think of that, I said. I breathed and breathed. Then all of a sudden, I did a teensy frown, 'cause something did not feel right here, possibly. I covered my head with my sheet and I turned my head very slow and I peeked out at my bookshelf. My stomach did a flip-flop because I saw my graduation gown, that's why, and it had juice driblets soaked into its front. Can you imagine that? Her white gown having purple juice driblets all over the front? What do you think her mama's gonna say? I looked at Raggedy Larry really mad. Oh no, look what you made me do, I said. You made me use my graduation gown to soak up that dumb juice. Great, Larry, just great. After that, Raggedy Larry got put under my bed, and he did not come out again. Juice driblets do not go away, not even if you erase them with your brand new eraser, or if you color them with your new white crayon, or if you brush them with Daddy's new whitening, brightening toothpaste. I brushed up and down and all around, but the driblets did not budge. Oh, now I will look like a sloppy baby at graduation, and I'm not even the one who dribbled. Just then, I heard a knock on my door. It was Grandpa Miller. Jeannie B, is everything okay in there, he said. My heart got very pounding again. Yes, Grandpa, yes, everything is perfectly perfect, I hollered. I'm just playing with my stuffed animals, and that's all. Grandpa Frank Miller knocked some more. Could you please open the door, please, he asked. I felt tension in me, 'cause I didn't want him to see my problem, that's why. I quickly pushed my graduation gown under my bed, and I opened my door a teensy crack. So here she is, trying to get the driblets off. Look at her face. She looks very concerned. Hello, how are you today? I said. I am fine, except I am right in the middle of something, so I'll just like to get back to it, please. Grandpa Miller was holding baby Ollie. He looked disappointed at me. Oh, phooey, he said. Now that I've got your brother cleaned up, I thought maybe you and I could teach him how to play checkers. I looked at Ollie. He was wearing a clean shirt with purple polka dotties. No, thank you, I said. Maybe I'll teach him checkers some other day. I waved at my Grandpa Miller very sweet. Well, nice seeing you again, Frank. Goodbye, I said. After that, I closed the door and I waited for Grandpa's footsteps to leave. Finally, I pulled my graduation gown from under my bed and I stared and stared at it. Why does this have to be white? Why couldn't it be purple like the grape juice? If it was purple, then the driblets would blend right in. I tapped my fingers real annoyed. Or why couldn't it have purple flowers on it? The juice would blend in with flowers too, I bet. Or what about polka dotties like Ollie's shirt? If there were purple polka dotties, no one would notice the driblets for sure. Just then, I sat up very fast, 'cause I was getting another brainstorm in my head, I believe. I zoomed straight to my desk. Then I looked through all my drawers, and I found my colored markers. I laughed real happy, and I spread my graduation gown on the floor, and I worked very, very hard. And guess what? When I finally got done, you couldn't even spot the driplets. Hardly. My brain is a genius after all, I said. After that, I put my cap and gown in the box again, and I took it back to my Grandpa Miller. "All righty, Grandpa," I said. "You can put this back on the refrigerator now, please." And I smiled real big, because guess what else? He did. Chapter 8 will be getting ready, so we'll read that soon.